They're just such a good reflection of each other, full of innocence and happiness. My name is Zoa and this is Khufu's story for GeoBeats. I started my sanctuary in 2018. Nyla was being used as a joyride camel. She gave birth to Khufu. The problem was that she had a severe case of mastitis, which is an infection of the teeth. She couldn't be ridden anymore and she couldn't feed Khufu. And another shelter called Besant Memorial Animal Dispensary rescued the camels. The shelter reached out to the owners and decided to seize both the camels. They actually did heavy work, which was treating Nyla's infection and getting her all sorted and starting Khufu on goat's milk. Then they reached out to me and Nyla and Khufu came home. They seemed to be excited. It was just open spaces and no traffic, no noise of humans, just birds chirping and horses neighing. I think they realized this is okay. We took that nose rope off Nyla.
Freedom.
And then I think she knew she was really free. And she immediately went off to the far end of the paddock. She started grazing and then she lay down for hours. I was actually worried. I thought there was something wrong with her, but I think she was just so relieved and she felt so safe that she was like, okay, I can finally rest. When you have innocence, that bond is pure. And you can see it with my daughter. They get along so well because they're just such a good reflection of each other. And it's just full of innocence and happiness. She would insist on going for every feed and she would insist on trying to feed him herself. Even at such a young age, he knew that she was different and he was just way more gentle with her. He still is very gentle with her. Khufu is an absolute nutcase. He just runs around all over the place, just full of happiness. It was quite tricky with his goat's milk because we had to get it from really far away and it took 4 hours to transport. And so we'd have to get a week's worth and freeze it and then defrost it and heat it and then give it to him. Because he stopped feeding from Nyla, he would just see humans and he would just scream at the top of his lungs because he knew the milk was coming. And it was just the sweetest thing in the world. Camels are wildly intelligent. They understand what you're doing. They understand when you're helping. I guess that's why they're working animals for humans, because they're so intelligent, because they understand and you can sort of make them do things. I love interacting with Khufu. He's just so cuddly and he's got this little baby fur on him that's all curly and you can just hug him for days.
You're like, oh my god, I wanted more. I got a baby.